Hello everyone, my name is Hubert and welcome to Teach Me channel. Today we'll be looking at GCSE Maths Geometry Basics. So before we get stuck into some hardcore serious geometry where I will be going through some harder concepts, I thought I'd make a quick video on the absolute basics of geometry that we will be building on later on, so don't worry guys, I will be making more videos on geometric topics. Today is just to sort of get us started and to explain some absolute basics of geometry. So, without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about angles. So let's talk about angles themselves in the context of themselves, rather than shapes, which we'll cover later. So let's start with angles. So the two rules here that I want to teach you. The first rule is right here. So the angles at a point, all angles at a point, they add up together to 360 degrees. The full circle is 360 degrees, so therefore simply when we add all of the angles at a point, they will add up to 360 degrees. So for example, here we have a point, angle A, B and C. So angle A plus B plus C is equal to 360 degrees every time, guys. That's a rule. Now, the second rule I want to cover is that angles that are on a straight line, they, on the other hand, add up to 180 degrees. So, if you think about this, it's kind of half of a circle. So, if we have a full circle here, and here we have a straight line, those angles together, they form half of a circle. Therefore, they add up to 180 degrees. So here we have angle A and angle B, and they lie on the same straight line. So therefore, they add up to 180 degrees. A plus B equals 180 degrees. So that's it. In terms of what I want to cover today in terms of angles. Now, we're going to be looking at shapes, angles in shapes. So what are the basic rules covering that? So the main rule I want to teach you is that in closed shapes, there is a distinct amount of degrees that angles add up to. So for example, here we have a triangle, and all the angles within triangle inside it add up to 180 degrees. All angles inside a square or a rectangle add up to 360 degrees. Now, all angles inside of a pentagon add up to 540 degrees. Now, you can try to memorize these, but the much simpler system I find here is that there is a logical sequence here. Essentially, if you think about this, we are starting with a triangle and we are adding one side to make a square, and then we are adding one side to make a pentagon, and every time we add a side, we add 180 degrees. So three-sided shape, closed three-sided shape will be 180 degrees. That's where we start. And then going from there, a closed four-sided shape will be 180 degrees added to 180 degrees, giving us 360 in total. In a five-sided shape, we add another 180 degrees, giving us 540 degrees. That's what all the internal angles of a pentagon add up to. So that works for any side, sort of polygon, any number of sides. So if we do 7 sides, you just have to add up like this up until 7. And so on. And also, this doesn't just work for regular shapes. Here, I tried to make these shapes as regular as possible. Now, if you get some weird five-sided thing, some five-sided shape, that still adds up to 540 degrees. A weird four-sided shape will also add up to 360 degrees. So this doesn't just work for regular shapes, it works for closed shapes. That's the main thing here. So this is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate when you guys watch my videos. This is why I love doing this. And if you want to stay up to date on some more GCSE maths and some GCSE biology, chemistry and physics videos, as well as some university level biomedical science videos, don't be shy, hit the subscribe button below. If you think this video helped you, give me a big thumbs up. Thank you again for watching and see you next time.